guys, it's Hallie, and today's video is going to be a bit more serious. I want to reach out to a lot of seniors in high school right now that watch my videos and kind of like don't really know what they're doing with their life, because I can totally relate and I get where you're coming from. And I thought I'd talk about why I'm not in college and why I'm not going to college and why I didn't go right away, because I would have killed to have had somebody my age have the same viewpoints as I do when I was going through that. I guess to start off, I feel like college nowadays has just become like what you have to do in order to be successful. It's just like everybody does it. You have to go to college after you graduate. Like, that's just how it is. That's just how life is. Like, it's just what it's become in today's world. At least in my area where I went to school, where I went to high school, everybody went to college after they graduated. Let's flash back a little bit. Leaving junior year and going into the summer, it was starting to hit me that I was becoming a senior and I was gonna have to start thinking about what I want to do with my life. For the longest time, I thought that I wanted to pursue a career in film and video, photography, any type of media related thing. So I had taken a film class that had occurred my junior and my senior year, so I took it for 2 years, and it was at a vocational school. It wasn't at my home school. My high school took part in this vocational school, and basically it was an optional thing. You could go there your junior and senior year, and basically at this vocational school there are career-based classes. So there's cosmetology, there's culinary, there's engineering, construction, digital design, health, all kinds of stuff. I saw that they had a film class and I thought, why not, you know? I want to pursue a career in film and it's gonna teach me so much. So I signed up sophomore year and then I went, then I started my first year of it, junior year. And I guess, don't get me wrong, like, it's a really wonderful class. It really does teach you a lot, but I guess the class sort of gave me a reality of the industry and just how tough it really is and how hard it is to get a job and to make money and just how passionate you really do have to be if you want to be successful. And it sort of turned me off from video. I wasn't enjoying myself when we did projects. I was feeling stressed, I was feeling nervous, I was feeling anxious, I was feeling really inconfident. Like, I just was not, I didn't like it. I wasn't loving it like I used to. And I just sort of realized when I left junior year, I was like, I don't think I want to do video anymore. And that was really hard for me to accept, because I had thought that I wanted to pursue a career in this since I was 11. Pretty much like my whole life I have just been interested in video, and I've done so much to I guess I prepped for it throughout all the years as I grew up. I did photo shoots with my friends, I made videos with my friends, like we used to make music videos on YouTube. I started doing this, I started making YouTube videos. I did projects on the side, like I did photography for my brother's sports team, I did concert photography. I just did so much. And here's the moment, here comes senior year, when you can start, actually thinking about how you're gonna pursue your career now that you're at that time where you can start thinking about it, and I didn't want to do it. And I felt like I lost a part of me, because video, like I said, I've just thought my whole life that I wanted to pursue a career in video, and that's just what I was known for. I was Hallie, the girl that made the videos. So during the summer, I kid you not, I'm not even exaggerating when I say this, I thought about it every single second of every day. In my brain, haunting me constantly every second. No matter how hard I tried, It would always be there. Well, now what are you gonna do? Now what's something you can be interested in? What about college? Do you want to go to college? Are you gonna go to college? You're gonna have to. Everybody else is going to college. So a lot of anxiety built up for me. I was very, very anxious about it. I was anxious about the fact that I couldn't figure out something else that I'd want to do. And I was anxious about the fact that I just didn't really feel ready to go to college. So I went back to school. I went back to my film class senior year, and I thought maybe if I go back, maybe it'll kind of spark some interest again and maybe I'll start liking it again, but that didn't happen. And it was done. Like, that was it. I'm just not into video anymore. I don't love it like I did. But college was the #1 topic of senior year. It was all the teachers talked about, all the counselors talked about. So it was like I just couldn't escape it. I was trying so hard to just not let it get to me, because my mom would always tell me, she's like, it's okay that you don't want to go to college, like, don't worry. I'm so thankful that my parents were just so supportive of me. They were okay with the fact that I wasn't ready to go to college, and they were okay if I didn't go. But I guess I didn't feel okay with it because it felt like it was like the wrong decision, because, you know, everybody else is applying to colleges, everybody else is looking at colleges, visiting colleges, wanting to go to college. I just felt so alone. I had not met another person my age that had said, yeah, I'm not going to college, I don't feel ready for it. So I just felt extremely alone about the situation, and it gave me a lot of anxiety, and I'm not gonna lie, I was depressed. I was really, senior year was just really hard for me. You guys also know about the toxic people that I had talked about, I had dealt with also my senior year. I had made a whole nother video about it, that's a whole nother story. But those toxic people were in my film class. So I was dealing with them on top of the fact that I was just really unsure of what I was even doing with my life after I graduated. And I was dealing with a lot, and I wasn't sure, like, I wasn't sure what to do. I hated when people would ask me, oh, where are you going to school? Are you looking at any schools? Like, what do you think you want to do? What school do you want to go to? I hated when people asked me that stuff, because I was so insecure about how I felt. Because college is such a controversial topic, you know, some people are like, they feel it's important and they feel like you need to go to get an education, and then there's some people that are just like, you know, they feel whatever about it. So I wasn't sure what kind of reaction I was gonna get out of people when they would ask me, you know, where I wanted to go to school. And I just hated when people asked me that, because I didn't know, like, what to say. I don't know, because I just felt like it was wrong. Like, I just felt wrong. So in like February, like towards the end of February, I had taken a Zumba class, and it was a class that they had at my local rec center. So I decided to take it with my mom one morning, and I just fell in love with it. I thought it was so much fun. I thought it was such a great workout because I love to dance. So I started to go weekly to these classes. All of a sudden I just thought, you know, I'd really love to teach it. So what did I do? I signed up to get certified, and I got my certification for it in April, and yeah. I finished high school, I graduated, and now I'm a Zumba instructor, and I teach almost every day now. And that's just kind of how things played out for me, and it's just really made me realize a lot of things. Basically what I'm trying to tell you here is it's okay if you don't want to go to college. It's okay if you do want to go to college. No matter what you do right now is okay. Don't feel like you have to do anything. You can do whatever you want. This is your life, your choices, your decisions. It's all about you right now. Don't get so hung up in what everybody else is doing and feel like that's what you have to do. I was so worried about what everybody else was doing that I wasn't even worrying about myself and how I was feeling. Don't do something that you don't feel ready to do. Don't do something that you don't want to do. Going to college is a huge decision, you know? It's a huge decision to make in your life. It's a life-changing decision. This is your choice. This is your life. Don't get hung up in everybody else. Worry about you. Worry about what's best for you, because you don't have to have your life figured out right now. Everything plays out. Everything falls into place eventually. Everything's gonna be okay. I would have never thought that I would be here right now doing a job that I love and, you know, taking a break from school. Back during senior year, I felt stuck. I felt like I was never gonna figure out my life, and I wasn't gonna know what the heck I was doing. But here I am now. I'm almost 19. I'm gonna be 19 next month. I'm teaching Zumba. I'm a Zumba instructor, and I'm not in school. I'm taking a break from school. And that's just really where my life is right now. Do I think maybe I'll go back to school? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe my mind will change in a couple years. Maybe I'll find something that I'd really love to do as a career that you need to go to school for, and maybe I'll go to school. Maybe my Zumba career will really take off. Maybe I'll open a dance studio one day. Maybe I'll get more into fitness. Maybe I'll be a personal trainer or yoga instructor or do spin classes, or maybe I'll own a gym. I don't know. Like, the possibilities are endless. I don't know what's gonna happen right now. Nobody knows their future right now. Okay? Don't feel like you have to have your life figured out right now. Everything's gonna play out. Everything's gonna be okay. Don't stress about it. Sometimes I have my days where I'm like, what the heck am I doing with my life? Am I making the right decisions right now? What am I doing? We all have those days. Everybody feels like that sometimes. But at the end of the day, you just have to remember, I need to do what's best for me. And that's all that matters. And if that's going to college, that's awesome. If that's not going to college, that's awesome too. Just put yourself first senior year. That is my best advice to you. Do not worry about everybody else, and not going to college is not a bad thing. There are plenty of people in this world that have been successful in life and they didn't go to college. So I just thought that I would make this video sharing my story a little bit, because yeah, I just wish I would have had someone tell me, you know, hey, at least my age, say, hey, I get where you're coming from, I know how it feels, and no matter what you do, it's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you something to think about. Make sure you give this video a like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye!